Welcome to the show, folks. We're gonna have a nice, beautiful time talking about whatever we talk about. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Emilio. What's he up to nowadays? He was, he was, he was. What's his face and the Outsiders. I think he played Soda Pop in the fucking Outsider. Yeah, he was a streamer or something. That was the character. He was like believe it or not, like, The Outsiders predicted live streaming. Just a lot of people just don't read and they don't watch movies, they just watch f***ing TikTok, so they don't know that. No, you're absolutely right about that, like, something like Howard Stern or something. There was actually Yeah, there's this band called The Mentors, and they were around in, like, the early '70s to, like, the late '80s, and their lead singer, was this guy El Duce, and he he basically had a podcast in the '80s on, like, analog recording equipment or something like that before podcasts were even thought of. It's really interesting. The dude was also, like, a crazy alcoholic, and the Mentors sang about, like, sexual assault all the time, but, no, yeah, it really was, like with that in mind, you have to think, like, that had to have been a crazy fucking show to be on. Yeah. Which ones? Oh, I don't think I've listened to that one. I would listen to, I listened to Stansberry's show, I like that one a lot on, I think it was either 106.9 or 100.7 in the morning that I've Stansberry, and then once again, it was either 100.7 or 106.9. They had Rover's Morning Glory, which I listened to in the morning for fucking years, and, they had Bob Marley's son, I think. They had Damian Marley. The guy it was the guy who did that song with Skrillex that's in Far Cry 3. Fucking yeah, the weed song, but they had him on the show, and this made, like, local news, but I guess he got pissed off at him and he left, and he went to the bathroom, Bob Marley's son, and I guess they were, like, kinda shit talking him, and he could hear the recording in the bathroom, so he came back in the studio. I was listening to this at, like, 6 AM, and I'm, like, 11, and he comes in, like, just, like, cussing up a storm and, like, just literally grilling the guys on Rover's Morning Glory. It was, like, insane to wake up in the morning and listen to that before 7th grade. Yeah, yeah. No, that's alright. I'm just I have a topic I wanna talk about, but I wanna wait until the, censor block is over because it has a lot of s it just let me know when we've broken in 5 minutes or whatever so I can get into the on this, documentary I started watching last night. It's the Nickelodeon pedophile documentary is what I call it. Dude, I've started watching it last night after because I saw a video about Dan Schneider's response, and I was like, "Wait, there's a show?" So I wanted to watch that, and, yeah. It's honestly pretty good documentary. I wish there was more episodes and they would've gone into, like, in more depth on stuff, but I mean, I don't know. HBO gave him some money. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis or whatever. Or I didn't know, it's Jamie Lynn Spears, but allegedly, allegedly, remember we're a high profile podcast, dude. The fucking legal vultures could come and feast on our podcast dead corpse any day now with we get millions of viewers per show, so yeah, actually, I had Rogan hit me up and he was like, "Hey, can you guys like do a less good job on your podcast so that, I get some more viewers back? Like this is really hurting my money." So I told Joe Rogan we'd start being more boring and in response he gave me like he's mailing me elk meat that he injected steroids into. Yeah, he put tren in the elk meat. So I'm going to like not only get hella protein, I'm going to get hella artificial testosterone. Nothing can go wrong from that. Yeah, you're killing me here, guys, with how funny and how original your topics are. On honestly, in like a real world scenario, if that somehow happened and the threat was to bring back frenemies, I would absolutely be more boring on the show. I never watched that drivel. I did watch the aftermath though. The aftermath was pretty juicy stuff. But going back to the pedophile documentary, so the haven't finished it yet, but I am like halfway through the final episode, and I was kind of like watching it on break at work, and they talked about how that Brian Peck guy who I guess raped Drake Bell. Um, it said sodomized in the court documents, and that's enough for me to say, yeah, he was raped. But but first of all, Brian Peck, this is gonna be the most groundbreaking surprise you've ever had in your life. He's Jewish. I know that's crazy that a Jewish guy in the entertainment industry would rape somebody. I'm just as surprised as the rest of us. But um, they got him to work on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Yeah. Well, he would have had to have passed a background check to be able to fucking even do that. And obviously the sex offenses are going to come up in the background check. So the only reason he was fired is because of public outcry and it looked bad on Disney. But I learned that today and I was like, "Damn, that's really fucked up." You know what'd be funny though? The Sweet Life of Ass and Chody. And it's yeah, we do. Yeah, no, I was thinking about the Sweet Life of Ass and Chody, and I was like, "Man, how crazy." I was just trying to think what the fuck would that be about? And I just what I came up with was, it's just them trying not to be molested by Mr. What was his name? Mr. Mosby? Mosley? Yeah, I know, but he's the only character on that show. Well, no, there's Esteban too, maybe yeah, oh my god. Yeah, every episode is Ass and Chody. They're running around and they're like, "Huh, where do we hide from Esteban?" And Esteban's like, Oh, I am coming for you. I am so horny and I have a boner. Oh, ass and chody, you are so sexy. That's what I was going for. Wasn't she Asian? Yeah, she'd be like, Brenda Song. Dude, Ashley Tisdale was so hot back in the day, dude. Yeah, the smart blonde and the dumb Asian. That is comedic genius. Whoever came up with that, fucking I wish that were me. That's fucking funny. Yeah. He's Jewish too. I don't know if you knew that. Fun fact. Oh, yeah. Really? What did he do? Oh my god, the Jewish man coming down to take down the black man. Who'd have thought of that? Drake Campagna? Yeah. No. Well, I mean, obviously, he felt like he had nothing to lose going on a documentary that obviously everybody's gonna be interested in watching, you know? Um Oh, yeah, yeah, he's raped. Drake Bell, he raped, I think, a couple years ago. He was, fun fact about Drake Bell, so, when I played in a band, we'd play at this, place up in Kent, Ohio called The Outpost. Still there, still running, but we'd play there a lot, and I remember one time we like played a show there. We were packing our shit up and pulling out of the venue, and we look at the venue sign, and it says Drake Bell performing Wednesday, April, blah blah blah, at the Outpost, and we were all like, "Yo, we can see Drake." We could see Drake Bell. Oh my god. We didn't end up going to the show, but we really should have because my one buddy was just gonna keep referencing Megan from Drake and Josh while we were there, just like hollering it out and be in the front row and just piss him off. That was our plan. Yeah, between like every song or something like that. We thought that would be a really bad taste, but funny for like it was one of those things where it'd only be funny if it's happening to someone else, but if you're the one orchestrating the torture, it's hilarious. What if it was March Fatness and the objective of the game was uh they have to stop a fat guy from eating the basketball while they're playing the game? Really? Sounds Jewish. Holy shit. They need to bring back Solomon as a name. That's a really cool name. Yo. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember them from Fallout Poo Vegas, which is different from Fallout New Vegas. Mhm. Yeah, and they be turning invisible and shit. Just, like, looking at the Stealth Boy and what it is, I just find it crazy that you'd get addicted to that. Like yeah, but imagine in real life, though, like, "Hi, my name's Joe, I'm addicted to VCRs," or something like that, you know? Yeah, I'm addicted to Laserdisc players, the market's real dry right now. Yeah, I killed my wife for, like, 10 packs of baseball cards. She wouldn't let me buy them, and so I had to just shoot her in the head, execution style, like cartel. But, you know, it's alright, I got my baseball cards. Yeah, the wife's dead, and I live in a double wide with a truck that barely runs, but at least I got my baseball cards. What? Oh, I was like, "What? Baseball cards?" For a second there, that's his name. You have it on gay mode? That's insane, dude. Rushing yards, more like Russian yards, and a Russian yard is measured by how many steps you can take out of a trench before a Ukrainian snipes you in the head. Yeah, scary stuff. That's a good angle too, I'd love to go to Russia. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, the I hate I'm so scared of, like, being pulled over, suspected of being drunk because of the line test. I just have horrible balance as it is, and I know for a fact I would fuck that shit up sober, and I'd go to jail for a DUI that wasn't even justified. Nice. I'm literally drinking a Guinness right now. Guinness is so fucking good, though. Um, I wanna say well, I guess I have one right here. It's 4.1%, so it's, like, slightly over what a light beer would be. It just goes down smooth. It's, it's nitro brewed, which means that, instead of the bubbles coming from carbon, like, carbonation and stuff, it comes from nitrogen, so the bubbles are smaller and it gives it a smoother way of well, I guess it's smoother to drink is where I'm getting at. But, I've been on a Guinness kick lately. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. That is me. Wait, you drink a it takes you an hour to drink a beer? Really? Damn. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I noticed that, at least for me, if I eat with while I'm drinking beer, and then I go to have another beer after I'm done eating, my stomach just, like I feel, like, bloated as fuck, like, I literally feel like I'm gonna explode like that guy in that Monty Python movie. Yeah, the fat fuck. Um oh, fat bastard. What if what if, he was gay bastard and he's like, "I wanna fuck that baby. Get that baby on my penis. Oh, I'm not wearing any underwear under my kilt. Put the baby under there and he can swing on my penis like Tarzan on a vine." Uh-huh. Porn. Dude, that name is fucking crazy though, Rip Torn. Shit's fucking ridiculous. Oh, yeah, yeah, "Daddy, would you like some sausages?" Yeah, I've never seen it, but it's kind of like a cult classic type film. I really wanna watch it. That and, what do they call it? Sling Blade or whatever it is, where it's Billy Bob Thornton playing a retard and he kills people. Oh, yeah. Tom Green's in that movie. Holy shit, dude. Like a lasso. Like he's trying to wrangle a fucking bull. Yeah. The only scene I've ever seen out of that movie oh, wow, I said the same word twice, um, no, the only scene I've, ever watched from that movie is, when he has, like he's playing the keyboard, and he's got, like, strings tied to his fingers that are tied to sausages, and he's like, "Daddy, would you like some sausages?" And he's, like, playing the piano and shit, and it's like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I was showed that, like, out of context and asked what I thought about it. That's like one of my favorite running bits in any movie is fucking, Billy Madison, where you have, like, the O'Doyle kids and Like, Billy Madison keeps getting bullied by these kids, and every time they, like, slam him into a locker or something, the kids are like, "Oh, Doyle rules," and the bullying just gets more ridiculous as the movie goes on. But that shit's so funny. Oh, really? Norm Macdonald was in Billy Madison, and I mean, given I saw that movie once 12 years ago, but, I'm pissed I didn't realize it was Norm Macdonald. He's, like, one of my favorites. Dude's a goat. It's the Sweet Life of Ass and Chody. Uh, 'Cause I've seen that movie and I was like, "The fuck? I don't remember there being 2 kids in that movie." Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they did that with, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen for Full House. They were raped. Yeah. I know, one of the 2, either Zach or Cody, is on, Riverdale or something. My sister watches that fucking show. Which one is that, Zach or Cody? Oh, okay. Wait, is Zach fat? Um, man, talking about child stars, I guess also going back to the pedophile Nickelodeon documentary, I like, hearing about the Amanda Bynes shit was really fucked for me. Like, there was, like, parts of hearing about and, like, watching that shit where it was, like, legitimately hard for me to watch because I would, like, love The Amanda Show when I was, like, 10, 11, 12. They'd play it on Teen Nick, which, like yeah, if you I know. Yeah, they had Degrassi, they had That '70s Show, which I thought was crazy because they smoked pot. Yeah, well, they had That '70s Show, and they smoke weed in that fucking show, and they drink beer, and I was like, "Whoa, this is edgy." But, no, they would play The Amanda Show and, whatever that other show she was in, I didn't watch no, not all that, it's like it was like Degrassi What I Like About You, I think, but she was in that, I didn't watch that show, but The Amanda Show was fucking hilarious, like, I'm not a huge, like, slapstick fan, I think a lot of the times it's, like, just lazily done, but it was fucking perfect in that show, and I don't know, that show was really well done, and it kinda ruins my memory of it knowing all that fucked up shit. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing that struck me well, I mean, obviously, all of it's fucking weird, but one of the things that struck me as particularly weird was the fact that they'd, like the, crew I guess the rapey ones in the crew, more to be specific, they would throw parties and then invite the kids. I don't know about you, but never have I ever fucking worked somewhere where I'm having parties frequently with my coworkers. I'm maybe the entertainment industry is different than, like, blue collar work, but I just like, everybody at every job I've ever worked at had, like, secretly fucking hated each other and just wanted to gouge each other's eyeballs out. Yeah, he was a John Wayne Gacy guy, and you wanna hear something fucking crazy? So, um, I heard about that, and I was like, "Man, that's really fucking weird." And then I stumbled upon an Instagram post that said that, John Gacy was involved with a child trafficking ring, like a nationwide child trafficking ring, and he implicated a lot of people in that, and then there's some other serial killer in Houston who got caught, and he implicated a lot of people in that, and both of them kinda, like, busted this whole ring, but the fact that John Wayne Gacy may have been potentially involved in child trafficking and had correspondence well, maybe he did, maybe he didn't, I don't remember, but, um, regardless, just the fact that some dude who is a pedophile is messaging, John Wayne fucking Gacy, who was possibly involved in a, like, nationwide child trafficking ring, it really rubs me the wrong way. Like, I don't mean to get too conspiratorial or, like, talking about, like, elites being pedophiles and, like, government officials and stuff, like, fucking kids, I don't know, man, I just think that's really strange. He raped? Holy shit. Holy fuck. Wow, what the hell? Holy fuck. Yeah, well, like, I had an argument with a friend of ours, like, probably a month or 2 ago about, like, people raping and stuff like that in, the entertainment industry, and I just I'm not trying to be anti-Semitic, but I just think it's fucking weird how you read up on these people doing this stuff and they're Jewish. And I got accused of being anti-Semitic for making that connection, and it's like, well, if it looks like shit and it smells like shit, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. No. No, 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 no. Not at all, not at all. I'm not trying to take that angle on it. I think there's a lot of bad eggs that have something in common is where I'm getting at, and, wait, he was R. Kelly on the Epstein list? Well, yeah. Yeah, it's all alleged. All alleged. I heard it from somebody else. This is just what people are saying. You're welcome. Yeah, I have him over right now. He's just kinda hanging out. We're having beers. Skinny Jim. He would say some shit like that, Trump would. Yeah. Skinny Jim, terrible guy. I don't even know I don't know why they call him Skinny Jim. He never goes to the gym. He stays skinny, but he never is at the gym. I'm there all the time. Everybody tells me, "Donald, you're looking amazing." I know. No, that was Skinny Pete. What if Skinny Pete was in the fucking, Nickelodeon pedophile documentary? Like, they're just dragging his name through the dirt, and while they're showing, like, pictures from the set, he's in his, like, Wigger clothes from Breaking Bad and, like, throwing up gang signs and shit like that next to all the kids. That would be fucking funny. Yeah. Yeah, you c it's literally Yeah, one of those, like, lazy ass, blurs that they do, like, Vice News does it all the time where they'll, like, blur somebody's face out, but you can pretty much see, like, the general features. Yeah, you can see how the dude's nose is angled, how, like, how broad his, well, broad, how chiseled his, like, chin and jawline is, like, you can just see everything, but they're like Yeah, it looks like a it looks like the blade it looks like the blade on the front of the killdozer, that's how broad his fucking chin is. Yeah, the guy who played Thanos liked to he was in the documentary, he dresses up as Thanos and, like, does weird shit. It was terrible. How does fucking Thanos sound? I've watched, like, one Marvel movie that's come out in, like, the past 10 years. Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. That actually, thanks. He's like, "Skinny Pete, he had sex with children, and I don't support it." Well, what do you have to say about your involvement with, child trafficking? Well, I there's nothing that says I did. Yeah. Well, Miranda Cosgrove did the, Michael Jackson thing where she described your penis and it was purple. What do you have to say about that? There's a lot of people whose penis is purple. I don't know, this bit sucks. It Yeah. Fuck, dude, you're right. God damn it. No. We could literally get away Yeah, we've said pedophile collectively probably, like, now 15 times. Well, that's specifically why I wanted to wait until after the censor block so I could just really let it rip. And that it's weird. I find myself every episode dropping the big rape word, but I don't know, a lot of people are just raping nowadays. It's as popular as, like, Pepsi, it seems. I don't either. I mean, I Yeah, but the kids they're raping are treated as a product, though. So maybe it's kinda the same. Oh, that's so badass. It's always it's always women teachers that these kids fucking target too. I think that's some, like, real pussy shit. It's either, like, a fat fucking, like, male teacher that wants to kill himself every day, or, it's like a female teacher that's just given up on life. Uh, that is some pussy shit. Yeah, English teachers be getting hella pregnant all the time. I had a math teacher actually pregnant. We'd make her cry in class all the time, but that was prior to her being pregnant. But yeah. And there was a hot Latina. She was like a teacher's aide or something like that. I don't know. She worked with like the sped kids, and I was always like, damn, that whistle sucked. I was in and I can't do it, but, uh, no, she was, like, super fucking hot, and, like, I'd always, like, ask for I'd always be like, "Hey, Miss Blank, can you help me with this math assignment that I was assigned?" Yeah, dude. Except it would be her hand on my like, yeah, like, I wouldn't I've never wanted to be molested, but if she molested me, I wouldn't tell anybody. I'm serious, she was hot, dude. Everybody in that class wanted to fuck her. I remember that pretty clearly. Mhm. Ooh. Ooh. The whole package, as some may say. Hella bad. Yeah, you could be like, "Hey, can I do some science experiments on your pussy, professor?" Yeah, let me check your pussy's pH levels with my penis. How about that? Yeah, well, yeah, well, I haven't been in school since I graduated, so I haven't had any hot teachers at all. Yeah, dude, I'm dying over here. Yeah, I'm straight up dying over here because I can't fuck any hot teachers. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Did you fail? Did you fail preschool? I didn't even fucking go to preschool. Isn't that crazy? I went to Safety Town. We got to ride big wheel around and learn how to like utilize crosswalks and how to we learned how to stop, drop, and roll, which I think is a fucking crazy thing to like talk about with kids who are like 4 or 5. Really? We had to go in the fucking hallway for hours and we had to get into like I don't like, what soldiers do if, like, shells are incoming, like artillery. So we'd, like, curl up and, like, put our hands over our head. But I even, like, being 5 years old doing that shit, I remember just thinking, like, if a tornado comes, like, right in the path of the school, this is useless, we're all gonna fucking die anyway, a brick is gonna come out of nowhere and decapitate me, like, I was, like, 5 years old saying, like, "This is fucking stupid as fuck." Dude, that rules. Were you just playing PS2 the whole time? That's still badass. Yeah, I was hella into Mario Kart. I was actually really good at Mario Kart for a kid when I got the Wii. Damn, dude. 2 more years and your school experience can legally drink. 21. Nah. Yeah, what if the kid like, the guy was like, "You stupid," and the kid just, like, fucking slugged him in the face and knocked him out? Just started beating the shit out of him. Wha what was it about? Doesn't Pay Money Wubby, like, have diarrhea in his pants all the time or something like that on stream? Anymore? So, yeah. So, yeah, he did used to have diarrhea in his pants all the time. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, that's a classic bit. Oh, I might do it during the show. If I feel one building up, we might yeah, we might get something fancy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Shane has diarrhea. Yeah. Shane impersonates Tom Pearl, the podcast episode. Have we ever talked about Tom Pearl on this show? Well, basically, he's this fucking guy, and he's like, I think at the time of making his videos, he was like in his late 40s, early 50s. He has the affect of a Home Depot, like home and garden section employee, and his thing is that he eats his own shit, and it's honestly pretty funny sometimes. Like he's got a video where he's like, "Hi, my name is Tom Pearl, and I'm gonna eat my diarrhea for you. Finally, I get some good diarrhea. I've been wanting to try this for a long time." And, and the rest of the video is he has like a glass Pyrex container, I think, and he just like shits the worst looking diarrhea possible in it, and he just starts drinking it. It's the funniest thing ever. Yeah, the video, he's like, "My name is Tom Pearl." He's like shaking because his body is like rejecting the diarrhea he just ate. And he's like, "My name is Tom Pearl. I'm so proud to have eaten my diarrhea on film for you. Thanks for watching." And I when he when he ends the video, I think it would be funny if like a YouTube outro played. It was like, yep. Previous video, click here to subscribe, like and comment. And it's a video of him eating his own shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? Was it Tom Pearl? Was Tom Pearl the guy cutting up that body? What the fuck? Like a fucking Mr. Beast video. I'm Mr. Beast, and today me and Chris are gonna have a contest. Yeah, we're gonna have a contest to see who can hide a body the best and the fastest. Uh, I don't know where that bit's going. Yeah, he's just ahead. Yeah, whatever. She was gonna do it to herself anyways. speaking. That's what Mr. Beast would say. Not me. I would never, ever say something so insensitive about trans people, but Mr. Beast, he is. That's that's why they call him Mr. Beast. He's a fucking monster. It's crazy you bring up Nicki Minaj. I was thinking today, like, after she dies and like decades down the line, like, what the fuck has she like given to music realistically? Like, what has she done that was like groundbreaking? She has. She absolutely fucking has. Like, I was just Nicki Minaj has just consistently throughout her entire career has made the most like baseline fucking pop music. And she says the N-word in her songs. You know where she's from? She's from the fucking Middle East. She has no right to be dropping N-bomb. She dropped a hard R in a song. I think it was in Stupid Ho. Yeah, in Stupid Ho, she drops a hard R. Talk like, and I think she says it about Lil Kim. I think she calls Lil Kim the N-word in that song. And it's like just because you look like I don't know if she's, like, ethnically black, I guess, or whatever the proper fucking term for that shit is, but I swear to God, this bitch is from the Middle East. Like, what the fuck? He's British? I had no idea that guy was British. What? What is it? Dude, you just broke a huge news story. He was hoping nobody would cover that his last name was Duckworth. Yeah, yours unless you're Kendrick Lamar, you're set for failure with a last name like Duckworth. Yeah, that would be fucking ridiculous. His name's Aubrey? Holy shit, dude. Man, I'm learning so much. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I've never met a man named Aubrey. Neither have I guess. You're right, I've never heard that in my life. You you see, like, a lot of rappers are like, Man, I just won't make it out the hood, man." All the drugs and all the violence, man. Kendrick Lamar wanted to get out of the hood because he was tired of people clowning on him for having the last name Duckworth. Is it Tom let me guess, Thomas Gilgamesh Brady. Yeah. I was close. Yeah, you're right, he's not. What did his dad do? Does his dad spend, 60 years playing for the NFL like Tom Brady Jr.? Yeah, right. We should, yeah, fuck it, we ran out of ideas after 3 of them. Are those the actual names for okay, I was gonna say, man, like, I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore. Have you seen the movie 80? Have you seen the movie 80 for Brady? It's there is. It's and Tom Brady, I think, produced the movie or something, but, yeah, I've never watched it, but I hear it's pretty shit. It's pretty stupid. Alright, you want me to do the outro? Alright. Well, thanks, guys, for watching listening, watching, whatever the fuck you do. Thanks for watching the episode, checking it out. Obviously, we're here on YouTube. If you're watching it on YouTube, we're also on Spotify. Presumably, the link will be in the description for that if you have any desire to check it out there. But yeah, thanks for sticking around with us, everybody.